the Christmas Laci never saw.
It was Christmas Eve, and a young woman, 8 months pregnant, vanished from her home. By the time the truth came out, America would never look at her husband the same way again. Her name was Laci Peterson, 27 years old, glowing with excitement, and just weeks away from giving birth to her first child, a boy she and her husband Scott had already named Connor. That morning, Scott says he went fishing, just a quick trip to the bay before the holiday. But when he returned, Laci was gone. Her car, still in the garage, her purse, phone, and keys, sitting inside the house. Even the dog was there, leash still attached. The search began immediately. Friends, neighbors, police, everyone was looking. On TV, Scott played the role of the worried husband. But behind the scenes, things weren't adding up. He was calm, too calm. And then came the shock. A woman named Amber Frey stepped forward. She said she'd been dating Scott for a month, that he told her he was single, and even claimed his wife was already dead before Laci disappeared. For 4 months, the case went cold, until one day, the tide turned, literally. The bodies of Laci and baby Connor washed ashore in the exact place Scott said he'd been fishing on Christmas Eve. The trial was explosive. The affair, the lies, the location of the bodies. It was enough for the jury. Scott Peterson was found guilty of murdering his wife and unborn son. Sentenced to death, a sentence later overturned. But he'll likely spend the rest of his life behind bars. Even now, more than 20 years later, some believe Scott is innocent. Others are certain he's guilty. But one thing's for sure, the Christmas Laci never saw will haunt us forever.